What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh news video, there is a lot to talk about, because I'm going to be talking about the fourth batch of reprints for the OCG Tournament Pack 2021 Volume 2, and the reprints are actually kind of interesting. I'm also going to be talking about the release of the 2021 Megatins, which I cannot wait to show you guys that. I'm also going to be talking about the new cards that are coming out, even more new cards, if you will, coming out of Dawn of Majesty. And if I have some extra time left, I'll be talking about as well the reveals, if you will, some of the reveals that are in Ghosts of the Past, which I'm kind of curious about that myself. So let's talk about the fourth batch of the 2021 tournament pack. So if you guys remember the first three batches, the first batch featured Majestic Dragon, Viper's Rebirth, Battle Tune, and Pendulum Area. The second batch featured Planet Pathfinder, Condemned Witch, Cyber Eternity Dragon, and then Cyber Dragon Nova. The third batch featured Aqua, Maduro, White Elephant's Gift, First Aid Squad, and an Abyss Token. This next batch features Doppel Warrior, Martial Metal Marcher, Nikitama, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and then Rizebell the Summoner. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about that. Doppel Warrior is kind of an interesting card because that card is a great way for you to spam the board with tokens and then use those tokens to go into a link play, or you can you can use them as synchro material, which we have seen multiple times, obviously, not just in the anime but also in the meta as well. Martial Metal Marcher is like one of the most broken synchro tuners in the game at this point. There's not much to just say about it. There's really not. But that's the first batch anyway. That's the fourth batch anyway. Now for the tins. What's the name of the tins? Well, obviously 2019 it was known as the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus tin. Last year's tins was the Tin of Lost Memories. This year, the Tin of Ancient Battles. Yes, so if you guys remember, last year's tins were was based off of the Tablet of Lost Memories from, not just from the manga, but from the original anime show that depict the pharaoh and the priest Seto. This one is different. So the release will be August 27th, 2021, all over the world, I guess. For tournament stores, the release date will be August 25th. And just like before, they're $19.99 per tin, so $20 per tin. It says, last year we modeled the Tin of Lost Memories on the base of the Tablet of Lost Memories from the original manga and anime series that depicts the ancient pharaoh and his priests. The 2021 Tin of Ancient Battles will be showcasing the battles of the pharaoh's Dark Magician against the priest's Blue Eyes White Dragon. This tin will be like 2020's Tin of Lost Memories in its configuration and will be stackable with the lid facing towards you. You can begin assembling your very own Tablet of Lost Memories. Okay, that's kind of cool. Be sure to check this page again for more updates. So if you guys don't remember the tins, what the tins look like, here is last year's tins. If you guys don't know, I still have both the two of my 2019 tins because I never opened them. I only opened up one because I kept these sealed because of the fact that these things are extremely valuable because of the promos. The promos are extremely extremely valuable, and some of the cards that are in the set are just as valuable. And if you guys don't remember, the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus tins feature cards from Flames of Destruction, Dark Savior, Cybernetic Horizon, and Soul Fusion. So obviously the Nightmares, Call by the Grave, the Vampires, and also Cyber's, the Cyber's Clock Dragon, and also I think some of the Orcus cards were also in here. So these are the 2019 tins. I still have my last 2020 tin. If you guys remember last year, I actually opened up 2 of them. I think I might get another one, just because I want to keep it sealed. But this is basically what it looks like. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's basically what the tin looks like. And the cards that were in this one featured cards from Savage Strike, Dark Neostorm, Rising Rampage, and Chaos Impact. So when we're talking Savage Strike, we're talking Borload Savage Dragon. When we're talking, and also I think some of the Rocket cards were also in here. When you're thinking Dark Neostorm, one of the big ones would obviously be Mystic Mind, obviously one of the biggest ones. Rising Rampage, I think Appaloosa, Chaos Impacts, Starleaf State Furt, and it's just so many other incredible cards. This one was a little bit weird because the promos that were in these tins, if you compare them, the tins in this one, the promos that were originally supposed to be in this one were actually in the packs themselves. And the reason why they made it that way was because if Konami had put the promos in a promo pack by itself, the tins would have sold out within like minutes. But the tins ended up selling out within like months. Within months. And already my sponsor, if you guys don't know, I've actually partnered my channel with an OTS store in Missouri, the collector store. Big shout outs to them. Never had any problems with them. I think I only had like one other problem with them, but that was nothing too crazy. But big shout outs to them. They actually they were actually the ones that mailed me all the products that I've gotten from them over the years. Such as like what was it? I think Fusion Enforcers, Dual Devastator, Dual Overload. I think Dual Power was one of them. The tins, and so many more. So many more. So big shout outs to them. But as far as what we can expect from this, I think, let's see, Chaos Impact, I would say Ignition Assault, Eternity Code, Rise of the Duelist, and possibly Phantom Rage. I would say that because because if you guys remember, if you guys don't know, we get 4 core booster boxes per year. We get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? 4. Sorry. We get 4 core sets per year with mostly, side sets and structure decks, as well. So, so I think that's what we can expect. As far, excuse me. As far as what we can expect from the promos, I don't know. That's kind of debate. That's pretty much up. That's kind of up for debate. We may end up seeing something similar to last year's tins, where we got the promos inside the packs themselves. So honestly, screw you, phone. Anyway, so I think that's what else we can expect, but nothing really too crazy, honestly, at this point. But guys, that's. Alright, you guys, that's pretty much that. Okay, my laptop's being stupid. So, if I can move up a little bit. Alright, so here's the first of, I think, like, only a few new cards coming out of Dawn of Majesty. So, if you guys remember the monster Aqua Maduro from from the very first set ever, Legend of Blaze My Dragon. That card was a rare. That card was a rare. I know that we also got Neo Aqua Maduro, I think in one of the Kaiba structure decks. Now we have another Aqua Maduro, known as Glacial Aqua Maduro. It's a level 6 water spellcaster with 1200 attack and 3000 defense. And it has 2 effects. At the start of the damage step, when your normal monster battles an opponent's monster, you can reveal this card from your hand, discard 1 card, and if you do, your battling monster cannot be destroyed by this battle. So it's basically how can I put it? In a way, it's kind of like a negate attack, but with legs, which is really crazy. So in a way, it's kind of like a hand trap of sorts. Second effect says, at the start of the damage step, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can reveal a normal monster from your hand, discard 1 card, and destroy that opponent's monster. So it's kind of like a negate attack trap hole, basically. Which that's a pretty interesting effect, given the fact that Aqua Maduro, I never thought that we would get an effect version of Aqua Maduro, because I know we got Aqua Maduro from LOB. We got Neo Aqua Maduro, which was, I think, from one of the Kaiba structure. I think the reloaded version, the reloaded one, if I remember right. But but yeah, so that's pretty insane. But next up we have the next one here is a normal spell. It's called Dimmer Synthesis. And it says that both of its effects are once per turn. First effect says, activate one of these effects. Add 1 catalyst field from your deck to your hand. Add 1 burnout and 1 chemic critter monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it's basically in pertains to the chemic critter archetype that we got. I think, what was it? I want to say Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, somewhere in there. I want to say it was like somewhere around there, which the chemic critters, they didn't do anything for the meta up until this point. So I guess now it's gonna become an archetype. I couldn't tell you, but it's basically like a terraforming Stratos, so to speak. Second effect says you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target 2 face-up monsters you control, including at least 1 Gemini monster that is treated as an effect monster and has gained its effect until the end of the turn. Change the attack of 1 monster to 0, and if you do, the other monster gains the attack equal to the original attack of the first monster. Okay, so it's basically like what you call it? There's a term for it. It's called attack transfer. If you guys don't know anything about that term, it's a term where if you guys remember the Virtual World arc from Season 3 of the Duel Monsters anime, you will know that they use what was called the Deck Master rule. Basically what that was is you select a monster in your deck, that becomes your Deck Master. And if you guys remember Joey had chose Flame Swordsman for both of his matches. His first match was against Johnson, who used Judgman as his deck master, and then of course teaming up with the Pharaoh, or I guess Yugi for that matter, against all of the big 5. And the deck master ability for Flame Swordsman was that you can transfer attack points from Flame Swordsman onto any warrior on your field. That's what this is. That's what the effect is. It's similar to that, but in this case, once the attack points of that one monster jumps to 0, then you can select one of your other monsters. That monster gains the first monster's original attack points, if that makes sense. So that's a pretty cool effect. But again, with the first effect, it's basically a bait for Strato it's basically a bait. It's bait for Ash Blossom bait, basically. So yeah, that's about the worst of it at this point. Alright, you guys, and the last thing here, we have Sambel the Reuniter. Let's see, what is the caption? The Umotu comes back in retrained pendulum form to save Rizebell Oni-chan from Hypno-Sister's clutches. Oni-chan, they actually use that? That's kind of cool. Alright, so the name, the name of the card is Sambel the Reuniter. It's a level 3 wind spellcaster pendulum with 1400 attack, 1300 defense with a pendulum scale of 7. Its pendulum effect says you can only use the pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn. If you have a pendulum monster card with the same level as this card in your pendulum zone, you can destroy the card in your other pendulum zone. And if you do, special summon this card. So it's basically like a Cyber Dragon of sorts, where you can pop one of your cards, that's in your pendulum zone, that's in your other zone, and then you can just summon this card right away. So that's a pretty cool effect. That's kind of an interesting way to get out. That's kind of an interesting way to make a problematic board. Is with effects like that. That's kind of interesting. But the monster effect says pretty much the same thing. You can only use the monster effect once per turn. If another monster or monsters is special summon to your field while this card is in your monster zone, you can special summon a monster with the same level as this card from your hand. So it's basically, with this effect, it's a double summon. It's basically a double summon. If you guys don't know the spell double summon, I don't know. I've mentioned this so many times on the channel, but it's a card where when you activate it, you can just normal summon twice. This effect is very similar, but you're special summoning it. So anyway, that being said, now I'm going to talk about some of the new cards, some of the cards that have been confirmed that will be on Ghosts of the Past, and I believe these are just some of them. These are just some of the cards. And I want to, and as a note, there's a note here that says all themes from the OCG Selection 10 set have been confirmed to be present, and along with all this, Konami have confirmed that there are 8 Dragoonity cards in the set, and that Lightning Overdrive will feature further Sunvine and Sun Avalon cards, along with a new member of the Starry Night theme. So there are two brand new archetypes that will be in this set. We have Sunvine / Sun Avalon, and then of course Starry Night. I think Starry Night was part of the Selection 10 set. So I think I talked about that. Talked about some of the cards from that set in some of my earlier videos, which you guys can definitely check out. But if you guys don't know anything about the new cards, we have Vampire Voivode. We have Nest Shadal Genius, Necros of a Red Bear, Heretic Seal of Creation, Heretic Sky Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis, Galaxy Eye Cypher X Dragon, which that's actually one of the main cards that I'm looking to get for my Galaxy Eye deck, which I have the deck ready to go. I'm still missing a few cards, so hopefully I can get my hands on those before I decide to upload the video. Next up, we have Time Thief Adjuster, Time Thief Double Barrel, Dragoonity Remus, Dragoonity Knight, a Red Bear, Sun Avalon, Drya Trinite, Sunvine Thrasher, Starry Night, Starry Dragon. And it says here, further new cards are shown but unnamed for the Laval, Shadal, Fairy Tail, and Starry Night archetypes. Also, we're getting new Fairy Tail support. That's pretty cool. Lavels. Why would they want to reprint Lavels? That makes no sense. For the reprints, for some of the reprints, we have Heretic Seal of the Celestial Spheres, Emergency Teleport, Buster Dragon. I believe that is the first reprint for Buster Dragon. I believe it was I want to say it was Ultra Rare from Breakers of Shadow, if I remember right. And then of course Arm Dragon level 10. Time Thief Redoer is also shown in the video. Oh, so it's part of the. Oh, so that was from Mega Capital G. So big shout outs to Mega Capital G Wait, is that from? Oh no. Oh wait, no, never mind. I think that's from the Yu-Gi-Oh official channel. Never mind. However, they do not mention it if it's reprinted or not. And then for the ghost rares we have the 5 ghost rares are Dark Magician, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, Firewall Dragon, both the alternate art and the errata, and then of course Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Honestly, I can't wait to see what how incredible Ghosts of the Past are. How great the set's gonna be. I believe they said that was gonna be priced at $24.99 if I remember right. So I don't know if that really is the price. I'll have to look, but I think that's how they're pricing it. But I can't wait to get my hands on the set. Maybe we'll get a Ghost Rare. Who knows? But I believe that is going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Ghosts from the Past, and also question of the day: what is your favorite? What is going to be your favorite Ghost Rare from Ghosts of the Past? Let me know in the comments below. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more Yu-Gi-Oh news videos, which will only be getting posted until I think until next week. Yeah, because after next Wednesday will be the last time that I will be posting videos on a Wednesday, because NXT has moved to Tuesdays, and I'll be talking about I'll be talking about that in tomorrow's video if I am able to. But there will be more info on that. But anyway, yeah. So again, if you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh news videos, which will get posted every Wednesday until next week, and then every Tuesday after that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Turn on all notifications. Sorry, so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links way down in the description. Big shout outs to my partners at the Collector Store. If you guys want to check them out, I will leave the link in the description below. Check them out. They are absolutely incredible. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description below. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.